Now, no pastor or priest, or in this case, a friend who could navigate the internet, can create a marriage, because at its core, this union is founded by promises made and kept by two individuals. You're about to make promises to one another that you intend to keep. And the simplicity of these promises is that you're vowing to be there. And the vows are the best part of any wedding ceremony. It's your way of openly declaring your promises to one another in front of your friends and your family. The ceremony is a public recognition of a commitment you've already made in your hearts, and by committing to one another, you commit to life more fully. Your lifelong dedication brings you an opportunity for joy that would be unparalleled for each of you alone. Courtney, if you would please share the vows you've written for Dennis.
We spent the night of our first date dreaming of the future that could be, and reminiscing about the past, overlooking the shimmer of a pavement parking lot, the dim flickering glow of streetlights, and a billboard of camels walking into a desert sunset for 10 hours, long after the night was supposed to end. Neither of us was ready to leave, but we also didn't want to do anything else, other than just be with each other. The jokes that we could have driven to mean that night in the darkness. I knew that this was something special, and that our story was just beginning. Since then, we made it to Maine, where we traveled across the country, as well as driven up and down the coast, embarking on our crazy adventures. On our third trip together, in Lake Placid, we became a couple, mountains towering over us in the middle of a barren world of snow and ice. You opened up your jacket in -30-degree weather so that I would be okay, making me feel loved, safe, and secure. I knew then that you loved me, and that it wasn't an ordinary love. I also knew that I loved you too, although neither of us said it that day. Our catchphrase on that trip became all the things, a phrase that's still written on our names on $1 somewhere in an Alaskan salute. We've been doing all the things ever since. Despite all we've seen and been through, I keep getting pulled into a million little moments. Hugging for the first time after I had a bullseye axe thrown. Looking at the starry skies in Pennsylvania together while you put your arms around me from behind. You attempting to teach me how to line dance in the living room while I stumbled and knocked us both to the ground. Splashing in a puddle while walking through a rainstorm in Maine for miles. You on a swing in Nashville, laughing until we cried in Connecticut, surrounded by the leaves, and watching the ducks just before getting engaged in June, alone on a dock on Halloween. A million little moments that would have never happened if I didn't meet you. I look forward to a million of more little moments, to laughing every day, and to keep doing all of the things. I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life learning and growing with you. You make me a better person. You encourage me to grow and to always be better. Everyone always says that they have a better half, but you really are mine. We spent the last couple weeks creating a home in West Milford, and I know it will be one that's always filled with life and laughter. I can't wait for everything that is to come. Thank you for loving me and for being my person. I love you.
On the first night that we met, you drove me home. You missed 3 turns on the GPS, which I would later find out was very good driving from you. We got to your cousin's place and we stayed outside talking for a really long time. And I started to get this funny feeling, and that feeling was, shit, I'm gonna have to drive all the way back from California for this boat. So 3,000 miles later, it was worth the trip. We've had many adventures together, like the time we went hiking on the giant stairs in Palisades and didn't bring enough water and almost died in 95-degree weather. Like the time that we climbed the Beam Hive in Maine using metal bars on a windy cliff and almost died. And like the time mentioned that we were in below zero temperatures in Lake Placid and literally we almost died. I fell in love with you for your willingness to grow and explore. You used to have a carnivorous diet that would make a lion blush, and now you are a part-time vegan chef. We read books together y practicamos español en dúo juntos todos los días. Entonces we walk again, and we walk more all the time. And we've come a long way, and we have a lot more to go. I was always looking for somebody to share life with and not just grow old, but to grow together. And I'm excited for all of our future adventures and filling up our travel map while we fill our homes with love. I love you, babe.
Give me your love.
Yeah, down with Courtney. Yeah.